What are you doing here? Wow, I hate Shinjuku. No, I'm kidding. Shinjuku's fine. It's just very busy, that's all. It's time for another photo adventure, as I'm sure you can tell by the title and thumbnail. I think, did he just spit? Did he just throw up? Oh my god. Shinjuku, everyone, Shinjuku. I'm about to go meet up with a friend of mine, Brandon, and another good friend of mine, Lucas, who hosted the photography tour that Norm and I went on last time. Last time I went on a photography tour, it was around Tokyo nighttime rooftop photography, and it was so much fun. It was really, really excellent. And that was part of a company called Eyexplore, and they've invited me back for another tour. But this one is more about Tokyo nighttime photography, long exposure. We're gonna be focusing a little bit more on the techniques in order to get the best photos at nighttime. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. God, I really hope that wasn't vomit. It's Brandon. And here's Lucas as well.
Hi.
Alright, so what is the first thing we're doing today?
Well, we're gonna shoot some photos on a bridge over there.
Okay, cool.
First we're gonna get our cameras out.
Oh yeah.
Or at least Brandon's gonna get his camera.
I'm gonna get my camera out.
Please tell me you brought it.
Yeah.
Alright, first thing that we're doing today is...
So we're gonna do long exposures. Long exposure night photos using a tripod. And what did you just say, Brandon, about that?
This is my first time doing that long of an exposure for a shot.
For the context, he just said before that we're going to be doing about 10-second long exposures.
That's 2 hands, people.
So let's do F11. Obviously, I've done this before in this spot. Usually 8 and 11 works. Yeah, you can do the honors. Just point it out there for now, you know, and then you get a shot and see how that looks. All right, so it's going to be a riveting 8 seconds of waiting.
There it is, folks.
Brandon, just
I'm gonna.
Let's go.
Oh, I already ran. Oh.
Awesome.
We didn't even really point the camera
Is it
anymore.
in my TED Talk, folks?
Yeah.
There it is, 8 seconds. Thank you.
So one other thing, like everyone always wants to get the photo level, right? It's got to be level.
Does it always?
Exactly. Good. That's what I want to hear. So I'm going to make it really angled like that.
Oh, that
That's pretty cool, right?
That was awesome.
It's that easy. Let's do a couple more things. I want to make the same shot that we just did. I want to double the time.
is 16
right?
seconds.
16 seconds. Yeah. Which
Folks,
is
that's
like
almost two hands.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So we need to adjust the aperture. How much? Yeah, that's the question. That's the $1 million question that I want to check.
Around
How do we know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a way to know
16.
actually.
What's the...
Was that your answer? Final answer, 16?
I mean, I was 16. I'll go with 16.
Max.
16 is correct.
Yay!
Basically, they get written in stops. So 11 and 16 and 8 and 5.6, those seem like very arbitrary numbers, right?
Yeah.
That's because when you go from between these numbers, you're either doubling or halving the amount of light. So when we went double the time, we had to go half on the aperture, and very confusingly, the number, when it gets bigger, the aperture gets smaller.
I usually just go on like live mode and go.
Yeah, and you just kind of
like mess
fudge
around
with it, right? Until you get, but like there is a mathematical way to do it.
Right.
So once you get used to it, you memorize the numbers, that's how you do it.
So what are we doing?
So we're doing a zoom blur, okay? So first of all, Brandon expertly changed the time in the aperture.
Did.
Right.
Expertly, folks.
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry, I missed that part.
Yes. And now what we're gonna do, we're only a 2-second exposure. I'm gonna shoot this, I'm gonna hit the trigger, and then I'm gonna just zoom in as the camera shoots, and you get this result.
Wow! buses, these ones are better to shoot because it gets like a really cool movement in the picture. So let's see how it goes. Whoa, cool! Honestly, in Japan there's so much to shoot, especially in Tokyo, especially in Shinjuku. There's just endless little nooks and crannies and lights and angles and things that you can take from. But it's kind of hard to know exactly where the places are, and it's good, it's easy as well if you've got someone here, you can guide you along the way and take you and show you exactly where is the best places to take the photos. Even though these are just kind of like example shots of the things that we could take, it kind of gets the gears going and thinking about places that you could shoot in the future, and it kind of makes you think about different things that you could also try. So yeah, very exciting. So we've put down the tripods for now, and we're no longer doing long exposure. We got some of the really, really awesome shots, and I'm excited to edit. Actually, I'm excited to edit Brandon's photos because I didn't really take many. I was taking the video. So this place is called Omoide Yokocho.
That's right.
Yeah. It's because I read the sign. Not really, he said it before. It's like a photography staple. Everyone comes here to shoot photos. It's kind of overshot, but it still looks amazing. It's really, really awesome.
worth coming.
Yeah, it is.
So then about shooting it,
Okay.
some of the places have no photo signs. Very few.
Oh, really?
But some do.
Oh, like the bars and
The
stuff?
bars and stuff.
Ah, okay.
So we can shoot on the street, of course. But they do have rules about like productions. So like if you're shooting a movie here, you gotta get permission. If somebody gives you shit, let me handle it. I'll yell at them and tell them. There's cameras at the ready, right? Pop them out, and when you see something you like, you shoot. Right? Shoot first, ask questions later.
When you're doing street photography and you're trying to catch these little moments that just happen in an instant, he said the best thing to do is to not shoot in manual, and it's for a similar reason than what I stated in one of my previous videos, which is how can you really enjoy traveling while vlogging at the same time. One of my tips is that I don't shoot in manual, don't shoot video in manual most of the time when I'm traveling. It just takes extra time, and you'll miss these tiny little moments that will just happen in front of you, and sometimes you don't always have the time to change all the settings and everything on your camera, and you'll miss the moment, and it also makes the time less enjoyable because instead of enjoying it, you've just been like focusing on your camera. So he always shoots in aperture priority. He's got it at about 800 or 1600 ISO and just shoot from there. And it means that you'll always catch these little tiny moments that just happen, and these are some of the excellent shots that you can get from it.
There you go, man.
How's it looking?
That's a bitchin' shot.
That's awesome!
That's just like, you know, oh man, that's good.
Oh, damn.
And then the settings we used were important because if too slow and he would have been blurry.
That looks so good.
Love that, thank you.
My pleasure.
What do you think of the location, Brandon?
Oh my gosh, this is my first time here.
So cool.
My family.
So just like the other photography tour that I did, we're moving around to a bunch of different places. This photo adventure that we're doing is a bit of a, what's the word, customized tour, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little
and that's available on the site as well.
It is available, yeah.
Your own kind of adventure. You know, you can go on the website and see there's a whole menu of things that you can choose from. Now we're heading to we are here in Shibuya, but this is not the normal area of Shibuya, obviously, because there's no people around. So we're down like a tiny little alleyway. What were you saying before?
It's called Nombe Yokocho.
Nombe Yokocho. Japanese word of the day, Brendan. Nombe.
Nombe. Oh,
Means a drunkard.
Are you calling me drunkard?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh, outrageous.
I'm gonna guess like 800 ISO at 5.6, 200th of a second.
This is the test.
Let's try that.
Damn, I'm good.
Nice.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What is the aim?
So yeah, we're gonna pan the camera. As you can see, Brandon's kind of swinging the camera across. Oh, Brandon, try it on this cyclist right here. You know, we swing the camera across, and then as we swing across like this, we shoot. It should be very blurry on Brandon's because he has the right sensor.
That looks awesome. That looks so cool.
That is cool. It's called panning. Panning shots.
So we've come to the end of today's photo adventure.
Brandon should be.
Oh yeah, Brandon, get in the shot. He's like lurking in the background. This video is sponsored by Eyexplore, so please go and check out the link in the description below. They've got a whole range of different photo adventures. There's the one that I just went on today, or one that we just went on today. Got a helicopter tour. There's like so many other kinds that you can do. So go and check it out below. I learned so much today, not just about like photography. Obviously, I learned a whole lot about photography, but actually like the best places to take it and from what angles and what to look out for when you're doing it. And
I learned so much.
Yeah.
Very glad to hear
that's
that.
what I'm saying. From the super blur
blur.
to super photos. It's like this is thank you.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
It was a great time. It was fun too.
Shake with my left hand. Sorry. So please go and check out the link in the description below. All the details will be there. Yeah, thank you so much, Lucas and Eyexplore for having us. And yeah, go and check out all of the photos on my Instagram and Brandon's Instagram. Oh, Lucas has an Instagram too.
I have an Instagram too.
He's got an Instagram too. Yeah. So we'll put some of the photos up on there. And yeah, until then, I'll see you next time. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.